Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Masha, and today we are going to talk about style. So if that is something you are interested in, please keep watching. So this is my first video on my channel about style, and I'm super excited about it. Right now it's springtime. Spring equinox just happened on March 20th, and I wanted to share with you a couple tips on what I do to transition from cold season, which we typically have in Colorado, winter, into summer. So I will share with you what works for me when it comes to building a wardrobe that is functional, that is something you enjoy getting dressed in every day, and that you feel comfortable in. So the first thing that I do is, tip number one is to separate your winter clothes from your summer clothes. So none of it is bunched together. We don't have bathing suits mixed together with fur coats, our fleece leggings mixed with our shorts. It's a lot going on, and nobody really wants to go to their closet to dig through all their stuff to get dressed every single morning, right? So what makes stuff easier is separating the two. So what I do is actually use my suitcases to put all my sweaters. That is something I'm going to do this weekend. My sweaters, my jackets, all the heavy stuff, leather leggings. I'm gonna pack it up for the summer months, and I'm gonna unpack it usually around September, October. So I do suggest doing that twice. The second tip for you is to look through your closet and dresser and find items that you haven't worn for over a year. And I'm gonna share with you a couple things today. So it's like a haul of my closet, things I'm gonna donate or get rid of. I do suggest doing this every single year because our style changes, our body changes, our preferences change. So the second thing is to look through your hangers, your dresser, your drawers, and find things that you have not worn for the last 12 months, because if you have not worn it the last year, most likely you're not going to wear it again. Unless it's a super occasion dress, going to Vegas, you know, New Year's stuff, that's different. But I'm talking about majority of the closet, and I'm thinking most of you girls and guys don't have a closet filled with sequins. So let's go over your normal clothing. For me, things that I have not worn for over a year, I used to be so into these Gymshark kind of outfits. So this is like a midriff top. It has little cutouts in the back. I have not worn this. I have not worn this little jacket either. It's made from this very stretchy fabric that I'm just not crazy about. I don't feel good when I wear it. So donating that. Another thing that I have not worn for over a year, also from Shein. I'm getting rid of a lot of stuff from Shein. Just the quality, I'm just a little bit over it, is not there, and then my body's just not inclined to wear it. So this is like a balloon sleeve, black short little top blouse. Just not practical. Even when I wore it, I just felt like I was half naked, and honestly my boobs were popping out too much out of it. Other thing that I have not worn are these jeans. They're high-waisted by Ralph Lauren. They have this like sheen to it, but they fit awful. I'm 5'10". They look ridiculous in me, so they are cropped, and I just have not reached for them. And I think I've worn them overall maybe twice or so. These pants, well, first of all, they're stitched in the back, so they ripped apart one day on the seam when I was dancing a little too hard. But yeah, they're leather pants. They have a zipper on the side, but they fit awful. There's like this little extra fabric on the crotch. It does not do anything for my body or my butt, and I'm sure I can find a better pair of leggings in the future. Things that I also just don't feel good in are the set. It's like that famous Instagram leggings. It's just really just does not do my body any good. I feel like light colors, anything close to my flesh tone, makes me look almost naked, and you can see all the lumps and dumps, and I really just don't feel confident in that, don't feel comfortable or confident. And there's a little jacket that goes with it. Another pair of leather pants. First of all, they're like 2 sizes too big for me. They're cropped, very long inseam, so it's just not a good look. So that's one of the tips, is definitely look at stuff that you have not worn for over a year. And I invite you to consider subscribing to my channel if you are resonating with the information I share about health, style, and mindset. Then I would create a different pile from your closet when you've gone through stuff that you have not worn for over a year. Just look at stuff maybe that you are wearing, but it just doesn't bring you joy. Maybe it just doesn't fit anymore, whether it's you change sizes. So those 2 things are super important, because when clothes doesn't fit, we look a little sloppy, we look very not put together. So I do suggest going through your clothes, looking at things, just trying them on, seeing how they fit. And if they don't fit, you can donate them, or you can take them to a tailor if it's worth your while. So there's certain suits, certain trousers, maybe the quality of fabric is really good, really nice, then I would suggest to take it to a tailor. It is worth your while, but you have to commit to that time and space to do that. So things that don't bring me joy anymore. Well, I got this cashmere sweater, and it's a beautiful dust pink color. It has a little ribbon detail on the side, but honestly does not bring me any joy. It's too plain for my style, and I have not really worn it. Another thing are like some graphic shirts. Like this color is awful. I love the whole MTV era, you know, the tribute to the vintage style, but the colors and just the color of the gray is just, look at me, my face looks half dead. So I would definitely get rid of this. Things that I outgrown over time that just don't spark any more joy for me are these hoodies I used to love that are sleeveless. I would put them on with a nice sports bra. Not my style anymore. A lot of like this frilly dress, I'll put a picture of me wearing this. First of all, it does not fit me. It's really big, it's not flattering, it looks like a grandma's curtain. Really not into it. Bought it on a discount and have wore it maybe twice. Things that also, not only things that don't bring you joy, but also things that just itch. They just don't feel good on your skin. Most likely you're not going to reach for that item anymore. So for me, it's this little turtleneck, which I love turtlenecks, especially sleeveless ones, because they're so versatile for spring and fall. But this fabric is awful. It feels like I'm wearing a piece of wool. It's just not cute and doesn't feel good. My boobs feel squished. Another thing, I used to love this top. It's like an off-shoulder top sweater, and it's just so itchy. I have not worn for this, and it's just taking up space on my shelf. I bought this on Amazon because of an influencer, and it just does not fit my personality or style. I kept it, don't know why, that did not return it, but like these little bell sleeves, I just feel really outdated and very mature and matronly in it, so it just does not bring the true Masha out of me, if you know what I mean. Things that also the color is amazing, right? But the quality is awful. I believe it's all polyester, and it's starting to get these little peeling balls on it, and it just does not feel comfortable. It does not make me feel good. Definitely time to let go. Things that are faded, things that are just have seen better days, like you can see fading on the waistline. That is just not something that I'm going for. I definitely want to look polished and put together, so those are not the pants for me. Some more items with peeling. Now this is a perfect example of a beautiful jumpsuit. I like jumpsuits and blouses, but the way it just really feels really cheap. So I'll come over to show you the details. So these details here, how they stitched the ruffle. Like you can definitely see the quality, especially when the fabric is a different color, when you turn it inside out. It just looks really, really cheap to me, and I just don't feel good wearing it. I like this skirt, it's cute, but the waist is way too big. The way it's cut, it's actually a skirt, which is a really cute idea. It has shorts underneath, but it's super, super short. There's this invisible zipper in the back that just has a hard time going up and down, and I have a booty, so if it doesn't go up on moments, like if I go to the bathroom and I'm struggling to zip it up, and it's really, really short, it just doesn't do me any service or good. This top my mom gave me, and it's a pretty green, but these little gold, I guess they're called riflets, little gold circles where you can put like little lace through. Ugh, I'm just not a fan. I'm sorry. I feel like there's other classic button-down shirts like what I'm wearing now I can find that's better. The fabric feels really cheap. It's polyester. It just does not feel good. Both of these shorts, they are very ill-fitting, to say the least. The waist is way too big, even though it says it's a medium. I got these from Target. They are very ill-fitting. Looks like I have a diaper kind of when I wear them. I did wear them a couple summers, but I think it's time to let go. Now, this is something I just don't really feel like myself. Little cut-off denim shorts, or Daisy Dukes. They have these little ripped parts, and I just feel like it's not me. The stitching, it's light stitching on top of denim, and it just makes it look really, really cheap. So I just feel like this is not the right look that I am going for by any means. Stuff that all of us have in our closet we bought for a few dollars. I mean, it's a cute top, little ruffles on top, but the color, again, I don't think it's doing me any good. The shape is awful. This is something I bought online. It's a denim jacket that has a little fringe in the back. It's all right, but it's not the look I'm going for anymore. I try to do some I try to do some DIY with this jacket by adding little butterfly stamps with paint. Just looks like a kid's project that I don't want to wear anymore. And a pair of skinny jeans from Levi's that have a stain in the back that I just noticed, but also rips on the knees, rips on the bottoms, on the ankles. It's not flattering, and it also, besides the rips on the knees, it has these little whiskers, which are so not flattering for women with curvier hips like I do. They just make you look wider because they're horizontal stripes. So there's a tip for you for the jeans. And the last thing but not least, including some underwear. I'm not going to show that, but I do suggest going through your underwear, lingerie drawer, see what you feel good in, what sparks you joy, sparks your sexuality, what you feel really sassy in. If you don't, please donate it. Please give it to somebody else who can take better care of it. And the last thing are these cute little cowboy rain boots. And first of all, they're awfully dirty, and I cannot get a lot of these stains off of them. I got them like 4 years ago from Sam Elderman. So yeah, I believe it's time to retire them. They're dirty, they're not white as they used to be, and I'm a little bit over the rain boot trend. So those are the things I definitely suggest to look through your closet. First, separate the winter stuff from summer stuff. 2, find things that you have not worn for over a year. 3, look at things just don't fit you well. 4, things that don't bring you joy, don't bring any spark. And 5, things that are just worn out, peeling, discolored, outdated. Please donate them to somebody that will take advantage of all of that. Now, the next thing I wanted to share with you is how to rebuild your wardrobe. So once you have cleaned everything out, I would reassess your lifestyle. So most of us have gone through COVID with working from home, then we got back to the office. So right now, I invite you to analyze your week. You can even make a pie graph of what part of the week you work, how many hours you work, how many hours you spend with your kids, how many hours you do errands, work out, all of that, and create a little lifestyle pie graph that shows you. I'm gonna give you an example on screen, and that can help direct your closet. So for example, if you work in the office, it makes sense that 70% of your wardrobe is dress shirts and trousers, and only 30 to 20% is workout things and stuff for the weekend, versus working from home, probably need really nice tops. You can go a little more casual on the bottom. If you work as a go-go dancer, it's completely normal for you to have sparkly dresses as 80% of your wardrobe, but most of us don't. So I invite you to reassess your lifestyle and make sure you have enough outfits for the week, a variety of things you can wear. And if you want more video in depth on that, please comment below, and please don't forget to subscribe if this is something you are interested in, it resonates with you. I really appreciate your support. Thank you again. Another tip that I have for you after you have reassessed your lifestyle and your wardrobe is to hang everything back up with the hangers backwards. I'm going to show you how it's done in this next clip, basically for you to know what you actually are grabbing for. So just hanging stuff backwards shows you what you're actually putting on every day and what you're not putting on. And the last thing is I invite you to play in your closet. Try things on, different styles, different patterns, different colors. If you can't play in your closet, you can go to a store and just try different styles and fits and colors to see what works for you. We don't play enough in our closets. We do it almost as a chore when we need to get ready for that dating night and there's nothing to wear, when we need to go to the interview or that party with a friend or whatever else, a trip. We kind of get frustrated and exhausted last minute. But if you play in your closet, you know what works for you, what your go-to outfits are. And I will be making a video soon on the classics that I pick for my casual lifestyle. So if you're interested, definitely subscribe to my channel. I will share more about that later. But yes, play around in your closet. So this is more of a fun experience for you when you step in versus another thing you have to do in the morning or on the weekend. I hope you enjoyed my first style video. There's many more to come. If you like what you're watching, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. And again, my name is Masha. I would love to see you on my next video, and have a lovely day.